didn't crash, we didn't break. No final words, no big mistake. Just less of you each passing day. I didn't see it start to go. It left in make a woe. It left in ways too soft to know. It was a slow fade out of love. No warning, no push, no shove. Just silence, learning how to stay in every little thing we say. And now I'm left to live without a slow fade out. You still stood there, but not the same, like a shadow wearing your name. I reached for you, you weren't there. But I pretended you still cared, and every fine was just disguise for goodbye behind your eyes. It was a slow fade out of us. No anger left to turn to dust. Just drifting hearts that lost their sound before we knew we were unwound. And I'm still learning what it's about. This slow fade out. Was it me, or was it time that quietly erased your mind? Or did we both just let it go without ever saying so? Now I replay every scene where you were slowly leaving me. It was a slow fade of me. It was a slow fade out. I should've loved, I couldn't hold on to. No final door, no closing light, and I'm still standing here in doubt. It ended softer than a way I should've, I understood. But it's that slow fade out. The night don't feel the same anymore since you walked out my door. Even the moon looks tired and pale, like it's telling its own tale. I search the dark for something bright, but even dreams refuse to light. It's like the universe forgot the color that you brought. I used to wish on every spark. Now I just talk back to the dark. It's a sky without stars tonight. No heaven in my sight. Just endless shades of empty blue, where I keep reaching out for you. And I'm lost in what remains of your fading afterglow stains. Left me floating in empty space, in a sky without stars. Your shadow used to guide my way. Now it's gone and I just wait between the truth and what I feel, wondering if this is real. Every silence speaks your name, like it's part of some cruel game. And I'm standing here alone, in a world that feels like stone. You were my light, my burning spark. Now I can't tell where you are. It's a sky without stars tonight. No heaven in my sight. Just endless shades of empty blue, where I keep reaching out for you. And I'm lost in would you come back? Would it mend? Or are some lights just meant to fade? No matter how much love is made, still I stand and still I try. Still I stand and still I try to find you in the open sky. But all I see is what we were, a memory that won't return. So I'll learn to breathe the dark, carry every missing spark, until I stop reaching far into a sky without stars. The sky broke open like my heart did too, when I stood there waiting for you. Raindrops falling like your last goodbye, running down a clouded sky. Your footsteps washed into the street, like you were never meant for me. And I stayed where the world went gray, watching you fade away. Every drop feels like your name, calling me back through the pain. Beneath the heavy rain I cry, where even tears don't ask me why. I let the storm rewrite my skin, like I'm losing you again. And every thunder sounds your voice, like I never had a choice. Love dissolved and left no sign. Beneath the heavy rain, you're still mine. I trace your outline in the mist, a memory I can't resist. But it disappears when I reach through, just like everything with you. The world is loud, but I can't hear anything but what was near. You were lightning in my chest, now just silence in my breath. I thought the storm would wash you out, but you're the echo all around. Beneath the heavy rain I cry, where even tears don't ask me why. I let the storm rewrite my skin, like I'm losing you again. And every thunder sounds your voice, like I never had a choice. Love dissolved and left no sign. Beneath the heavy rain, you're still mine. If I stand here long enough, will the sky remember us? Or will it take the final trace of your disappearing face? Still I wait where shadows fall, listening for your call. But the storm just pulls me in, over and over again. So I stay where you once were, in the pouring broken blur, holding on to what remains beneath the heavy rain. Ain't that word? I wrote your name 1,000 times, until the ink turned into scars. Each letter trembles, fades, then dies, like broken light from fallen stars. The pages know what I won't say, they hold the tears I threw your way. Just comes back empty, no reply. And I keep writing like you'll read, as if the past could fiend. But every line I ever bleed just spells out your name in pain. I'm bleeding ink on paper now, trying to write you out somehow. But every sentence pulls me back to all the love we used to have. These words won't let me walk away, they hold me hostage every day. I'm just a story going wrong, in bleeding ink I can't move on. I folded dreams into the night and tuck them underneath my bed. But even sleep won't make it right when you still live inside my head. The pens I use don't flame, they shake like they remember you. Like every line I try to frame, I try to frame, it's just a wound I try to quit. But every page just calls your ghost, and I'm addicted to the hurt of writing what I miss the most. I'm bleeding ink on paper now, trying to write you out somehow. But every sentence pulls me back to all the love we used to have. These words won't let me walk away, they hold me hostage every day. I'm just a story going wrong. In bleeding ink I can't move on. If I erase you from the page, would you still live inside my soul? When no forgiveness breaks the chains to fit inside these paper walls, just echoes of what we had been before it shattered into fall. I'm bleeding ink on paper still, every line against my will, but it just grows with every page. And I know I should let you go, but these words refuse to close. I'm just a heart that can't be free, bleeding ink of you and me. Ink and pain, they look the same when love becomes a written name. Neon lights in a shaking hand, half a truth in a glass too full. You said you'd help me understand, but love don't feel so beautiful. We laughed like nothing could go wrong, like time would wait for us to fall. Like time would wait for us to fall, and we never learned at all. But every night was just too long, and we never learned at all. Now I'm picking up the pieces of a night we can't rewind, and every shard just redefines the damage left behind. Broken bottles and bad ideas, that's how we clear. Kissing pain like it was love, till it wasn't enough. We were chasing something real, but we lost what we could feel. Now I'm bleeding from the truth of broken bottles and bad ideas of you. We used to swear we'd never change, like forever was a choice. But forever got derailed by every careless, trembling voice. By every careless, trembling voice. Your jacket still smells like regret. Your jacket still smells like regret, hanging on my bedroom door. And I can't tell what hurts me yet, missing you or what we were before. And I try to call it love, but it sounds more like goodbye. Like we were always just one step from learning how to lie. Broken bottles and bad ideas, that's how we years. We were young and we were blind to the warning signs. Every promise turned to dust, every forever and turned to rust. Now I'm stuck inside the truth of broken bottles and bad ideas of you. If I could sober up my heart, would it finally let you go? Or is this chaos just the part that I needed not to know? Maybe we were never safe from the fire that we fed, just two souls that couldn't stay out of their own heads. Still ringing in my ears, every laugh we used to share feels like smoke in the air. We were never to last, just a beautiful collab with nothing new. But broken bottles and bad ideas of you, bad ideas fading slow, like broken glass we used to know. I saw your silhouette on the bedroom wall, like you never left at all. when I reached out through the night, you vanished out of sight. The hallway bends and breaks the light. I swear I hear your voice sometimes, but it's only in my mind. I keep running where you used to be, but I'm chasing what won't see me. I'm chasing shadows in the dark, looking for a missing heart. Every corner feels like you, but it fades the moment I get through, and I'm falling apart again. Talking to the shape of when you were more than just a spark. Now I'm chasing shadows in the dark. Steps echo down the stairs, like you're still descending there, but every sound just leads me on to a place where you are gone. I turn the lights off just to feel if any of this I feel, if any of this is real. But even darkness starts to lie when I look into its eyes. You're a trace I can't define, a broken loop inside my mind. I'm chasing shadows in the dark, looking for a missing heart. Every corner feels like you, but it fades the moment I get through, and I'm falling apart again. Talking to the shape of when you were more than just a spark. Now I'm chasing shadows in the dark. If I stop running, will you stay, or just dissolve and slip away? Is love a ghost I can't outrun, even when the night is done? I'm still chasing in the dark, every piece of what you are. But the closer that I get, the more you turn to silhouettes. So I wander through the night till I learn to leave your mark. There's a cup still sitting by the window frame, black and bitter like your name. I left it there the night you walked away, like was expecting you to stay. The steam went quiet hours ago, but I still feel the afterglow of everything I didn't say as you slowly slipped away. Now the silence tastes so loud, like you're still somewhere in this house. It's cold coffee and regret on a table we haven't cleared yet. Every sip tastes like goodbye. I keep swallowing back the wine, and I'm drumless as we both forget. Love turned bitter, love turned slow, like something we should've let go. Cold coffee and regret. Your sweater's still behind the door, like you're coming back once more. But I know better than to lie to the space you left behind. I replay your last goodbye like it's some kind of lullaby, but it only keeps me wide awake with every breath I fake. We used to warm each other's hands, now I don't even understand. It's cold coffee and regret on a table we haven't cleared yet. Every sip tastes like goodbye. I keep swallowing back the wine, and I'm drumless as we both forget. Love turned bitter, love turned slow, like something we should've let go. Cold coffee and regret. If I pour it out tonight, would it somehow make things right? love that met its end. Cold coffee and regret. I found your sweater in a box at the back of my closet door. Still smells like those winter talks we don't have anymore. I didn't mean to open it, I swear I wasn't looking back, but one small touch of what we were pulled me off my track. And now I'm standing in the past, like it never really left. Every second that I ask for what I can't forget, like they're buried on memories, every never laid to rest. I thought time would set me free, but it only lets me see how deep you still are in me. When I'm digging up old memories, I played our song by accident on a night I couldn't sleep, and suddenly I was back again, and suddenly I was back again, and a love I couldn't keep. The walls still know your silhouette, they remember how you stood, and I can't tell what hurts me yet, the pain or something good. And I tell myself it's done, that I've already moved on, but the truth comes undone every time I'm alone. From a digging up on memories, every piece of what used to be comes alive inside my mind. I can't bury what it healed, and I'm losing what is real when I'm digging up old memories. If I let them all stay gone, would I finally be okay? Or are these broken parts of love the only part that stays? Maybe healing isn't clean, maybe it's supposed to hurt when we dig through all the dirt. I'm digging up old memories, and they're heavier than stone. Every yes and every week still refuses to move on. I try to let the past just be, but it keeps coming back to me, and I'm not as free as I believed when I'm digging up old memories. Old memories, they just breathe. Streetlights blur through tired eyes, like they don't know where I've been. Radio sings our last goodbye, then goes silent once again. The road unfolds like a broken thread, no destination calling me, just thoughts of you inside my head and everything we used to be. I roll the windows down for air, but it still feels hard to breathe, 'cause you're everywhere and nowhere there, still riding next to me. I'm driving nowhere at 3 a.m. with memories I can't defend. Every mile just pulls me back to where we fell apart like that. Headlights fade but not the pain, it follows me like pouring rain, and I don't know how to escape this empty road, your empty name. This empty road, your empty. Gas station lights flicker low, like they're tired of staying on. I keep moving, don't let go of a love that's already gone. Every turn feels like your voice, stay or leave, but I lost the only choice. The night you stopped believing me, and I swear I see your face in every passing car, but it's just the loneliness that's tearing me apart. I'm driving nowhere at 3 a.m. chasing ghosts that never end. Every song word we let slip was, so I keep on pressing forward just to outrun yesterday. But no matter where I go, there's no place I can hide the truth I already know. From the truth I already know, you're gone from my life. Try bring me tuned and do. Headlights faded from my heart, and I'm still lost inside this frame of midnight roads. 3 a.m., no direction, just your reflection in my mind again. There's a silence where the music used to be, a quiet hanging heavy over me. Your melody still lingers in the air, but I don't have the heart to meet it there. Your favorite song is frozen in between 2 broken notes and all the in-betweens. I let it sit where we left off that night, afraid to play, afraid you're not inside. My hands remember every chord we made, but without you they just hesitate. Now there's dust on the piano keys, like time forgot our symphony. Every note we used to play has slowly drifted out of place, and I'm stuck in yesterday, where your love would always stay. But the music's out of reach, just dust on the piano keys. Laughter used to echo through these walls, now even echoes don't return my calls. I sit where we would sing into the night, but all I hear is empty in the light. The bench still holds the shape of you and me, 2 shadows in a faded memory. And every chord I try to bring to life just reminds me you said goodbye. I try to play, but every sound feels wrong, like half a heart inside a song. Now there's dust on the piano keys, like time forgot our symphony. Every note we used to play has slowly drifted out of place, and I'm stuck in yesterday, where your love would always stay. But the music's out of reach, just dust on the piano keys. If I could wipe away the years, would it bring your voice back here, or would the silence still remain, playing louder than the pain? Now there's dust on the piano keys, but I still hear your harmony fading like a distant dream, breaking every part of me. So I'll leave it as it is, every note we used to live. If I play right here with me, just dust on the piano keys. There's a box I never open anymore, hidden underneath the floor, full of moments we once called ours, now just broken little stars. Still laughs in me some nights, but the ink is losing truth in every picture of me and you. Time is cruel, it doesn't wait, it lets the edges all disintegrate. They're just faded Polaroids of us, holding on to what was once enough. 2 hearts caught in a stolen frame, now I can barely read your name. And I trace your ghost with shaking hands, trying to understand how love turns soft and turns to dust in faded Polaroids of us. You're frozen mid-high, half mid-spin, like a life we might have lived in, but every color starts to drain, like it never felt the same. I swear I hear your voice sometime, but it's just memory playing tricks in the silence that it left. We were bright, we were live, now we barely survive. They're just faded Polaroids of us, holding on to what was once enough. Two hearts caught in a stolen frame. Now I can barely read your name, and I trace your ghost with shaking hands, trying to understand how love turns soft and turns to dust, and faded Polaroids of us. If I shake them hard enough, will it bring you back in love? Or just remind me what we lost in every line and every cost? Now I keep them out of sight, but they visit me at night, and I'm learning how to trust. Faded Polaroids of us, one by one they slip away, like they never meant of us. We were dancing on a wire, barefoot in the dark, balancing our secrets on a spark. You held me like forever wouldn't break, but forever was a promise we couldn't take. There were cracks beneath the surface of your smile. I saw them, but I stayed a little while. Thought my love could keep us safe somehow, but I can see it clearer now. We were careful till we weren't, playing fire, getting burned. We were fragile glass hearts, shattering in the dark. Every word cut too deep, every promise we couldn't keep. Now we're pieces on the floor. What were we fighting for? Tried to hold on too fast, but we were never built to last. Just fragile to last, just fragile glass hearts. Your reflection still is scattered in my mind, in every shard of what we left behind. I try to gather up what's left of you, but broken things don't glue like they used to. The silence screams louder than goodbye, every tear a truth we can't deny. Can't deny. We were love on borrowed time, crossing every warning sign. We kept pushing past the pain till we couldn't feel the same. We were fragile glass hearts, shattering in the dark. Every word cut too deep, every promise we couldn't keep. Now we're pieces on the floor. What were we fighting for? Tried to hold on too fast, but we were never built to last. Just fragile glass hearts. If I could rewind to where we cracked, would I still follow you back, or let you go before we fell and save ourselves, falling right from the start? Even love couldn't save, but we've the pieces we're like. No, we were trying to stay, some were trying to deny. Some loves don't get to be more than shattered memories, just fragile, fragile glass hearts. There's a quiet where my heartbeat used to be, like the world forgot my name. Every corner of my memory feels like it's not the same. Your laughter still hangs in the air, but it never lands on me. just echoes of a love that's there but never meant to be. And I walk through what we built, but nothing moves or breathes, just dust where all our forefathers lived. Inside of me, there's a ghost town in my chest, where your love laid down to rest. Empty streets of what we were, still whispering your words. I keep searching for your light, but it vanished in the night. Now all that's left of you and me is a ghost town in my chest. I can't leave. Talk to shadows on the wall, like they might talk back someday, but even they don't hear me call your name that won't decay. The bed still knows your side too well, it remembers how you stayed. But memory is just a spell that slowly fades away. And I try to burn it out, try to break what still remains, but love like ours don't leave in flames, it just quietly drains. There's a ghost town in my chest, where every promise got laid to rest. Broken signs in hollow streets, still echoing your steps. I keep living like I'm free, but you still live inside of me. And I'm just a wandering soul in a place I used to know. If I rebuilt it brick by brick, would you ever come back through? Or is this emptiness the only thing? Maybe some love don't die, it just learns how to haunt, staying long after goodbye. And everything we want. There's a ghost town in my chest, where your road leads back to pain. Every sign still has your name, knowing nothing ever lasts. And I'm stuck inside the ruins. Ghost town inside me, still you breathe, where I can't leave. There's a picture on the wall that won't come down, even dust won't dare to touch it now. Your laughter lingers in the frame, but silence answers when I call your name. I hear your footsteps in the dark at night. Turn around, but you're not inside, just echoes dancing down the floor, like you were here the day before. I try to fill the space you left behind, but empty rooms don't change their minds. Now I'm hollow in the hallway, calling out but you won't stay. Every shadow feels like you, but fades before I make it through. And I'm breaking, slowly falling to the calling. You're all I had to hold. Now I'm empty, now I'm cold, just hollow in the hallway. Your sweater's hanging by the door, like you're walking just once more. I trace the threads you left in me, but they unravel endlessly. The clock keeps ticking like a wound, every sticking like a wound. Every second sings your tune, and I'm stuck somewhere between what we were and what will never be. I try to learn how to let you go, but love's not something you outgrow. Now I'm hollow in the hallway, calling out but you won't stay. Every shadow feels like you, but fades before I make it through. And I'm breaking, slowly falling to the calling. You're all I had to hold. Now I'm empty, now I'm cold, just hollow in the hallway. If I could rewrite every goodbye, I'd turn the tears back into time. But every door I open leads to the ghost of you and me. Now I'm hollow in the hallway, where your love just slipped away, where your love just slipped didn't mean to leave me this way. So I'll stay where your memory stays in these dim and broken days. If love is gone, then let me be. Just hollow in the hallway. We were written like a summer flame, bright and loud, then gone the same. Know to be, continue, that I still know next page. Just a story that couldn't age. I keep waiting for part 2, but there's nothing coming through. But there's nothing coming through. It was a love without a sequel. No return, no afterglow. Just a beginning that felt equal to the ending we now know. No credits rolling, no revival. Just a quiet letting go. It was a love without a sequel, and I'm still in episode 1. Your voice still plays in faded sound, like something that won't come around. I reach for scenes we never filmed in a world that's gone still, and I rewatch what we became. Like I can change the name. Like I can change the name. It was a love without a sequel. No rewritten, no redo. Just a story complete but real, that I still belong to. No happy end, no final sequel. Just a silence coming through. It was a love without a sequel, and I still think of you. If I wrote us once again, would it break or would it mend? Or are some stories meant to end before they ever start again? Now I hold what's left of us, like a film that turned to dust. It was a love without a sequel, just a frame that couldn't stay. And I still feel it when I breathe at all. A love without a sequel's close. So I close the book, I try, but you live